Hello and welcome to the first video for Friends Car Repair Corner. I'm Jamie. As you can see behind me, this is my Ford Mondeo. This is my daily, my only car at the moment. So all the videos that I'll be doing to start with will be to do with the Mondeo. I do have a full-time job. I'm at 40 hours a week. I do have 2 kids and a partner. So trying to make all these kind of videos is going to be quite difficult for me. Trying to find the time and then all the editing and stuff like that. But again, I love watching YouTube videos with like cars such as like Matt Armstrong and Dean from Saving Salvage, and I do stuff like this on my car. So it was like, well, why don't I maybe make videos myself of what I then do on my cars. Got to be in it to win it. And I've been putting this off for a while, to be fair. Like, I want my first video to be good, and this and the other, and it's just kind of put me off from making the videos. So today it's a nice day. It's been raining, today I thought, right, let's just do it. Let's crack on. So today was just the intro to me, Jamie, and my car. And what we'll do is we'll go around the car. I'll mention all the things that are maybe things that need doing to it mechanically, things that I plan to maybe change for myself, and we'll get a list together hopefully by the end of this video, and that will be what we'll then walk through. Main one today though is going to be, as you can see, if I get up, she's not the cleanest at the moment, so going to want to give her a wash, give her a hoover. So I'll do all of that. You're probably not going to need to see all of that. I think you know how to probably wash a car and hoover a car, but I'll probably put it on a time lapse or whatnot. But for now, let's walk you around the car. So here's the front. Oh, there we go. There's the front. So this is going to be one of them. So headlight. So this is actually burnt in the inside. Okay, so I need to take this headlight out. Need to clean that up. What I also want to do is, I feel like the lights aren't that bright, and I believe it could be the projectors. So I want to get those out and clean those as well. This is the main headlight that's the issue. Another thing with these headlights is this is a Mark 4.5 headlight, not a Mark 4, which is what my car is. So what you'll see is where that silver cap is should be a side light, and because on the Mark 4.5 they've got the DRLs here, they don't need that side light. So that is something else I'm going to have to tackle, or I swap them back for the 4.5 for the 4 lights, but they're like 200-300 quid just for a set of lights, and considering how much the car's actually worth, they work. So to me, I just want to make them better if possible. I also have some black paint that I would like to spray up these grills, so they'll then be black. I'm unsure on the chrome, whether I keep the chrome, whether I do the chrome black. So maybe hit me up on the comments on that, what you think. So I have refurbed the alloys previously already, so you can see they are a darker color and not the the standard silver, and you can see behind there as well red calipers. So I have already painted the calipers, but again, you kind of see not the greatest sort of job now. Obviously needs a clean. So once I hoover and wash the car, that'll be then another job. Probably refurb the alloys again, give them a touch over, because I have scraped a few of them a little bit, and then just repaint over the calipers. So that'll then be another job. We've got other things like scrapes here, so I'll look at sanding that down, and not going to blend the whole thing in, but might just try and tackle that area there just to make that look a bit better. And as I say, at the end of the day, this isn't an expensive car. We're talking about £1.5 grand, so I don't want to be spending too much money on this to bring it back when it's not going to really return me anything anyway. So all the alloys, we'll get those refurbed. As you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I've got a scratch down here, but that's nice and light, so that will come out in the machine polisher, so I can do that as well. Overall on the outside, quite a good car. Not really many sort of dinks or dents for the age of the car. Obviously, yes, we do have as you might have noticed, this bit here. So again, that'll be something else that I will look at, probably take all of this back and yeah, make sure that we can prevent that rust going any further. Wing mirror, that's the other thing. If I had my keys with me, I'd show you that this one, yeah, is broken. I've got power folding mirrors, the other one does it, this one doesn't, so it was knocked. So again, that is going to be on the list of jobs to do. I think it might just hopefully be taking it apart, and there might be some gears or something like that might have just been knocked, and I can then put it all back into place. If not, it could be a replacement wing mirror, but for now, if not, I'll probably just end up gluing it into one specific place and then just leave it as that, because again, as I say, it is a cheap car. I don't want to be spending too much on it. Right, so that's the outside of the car. Obviously, it will look a lot better once I've then washed it. Right, okay, so that's a quick hoover done. Oh, I need to kind of, yeah, hoover that up. It looks a lot worse in the pictures. It looks a lot better. Anyways, I'll use the actual, I just kind of gave that a quick hoover thing. I'll use the, you know, the one that comes with your hoover and it's got the disky thing at the bottom that will, yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, it's washing time. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got the external mic on. I don't know how good the mic is. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over everything. But yeah, otherwise I'll probably end up putting music over it anyways. Right, first of all I'm going to go over with a quick rinse of the car, and then I will use some snow foam, and then yeah, go from there. Okay, so that's the car now washed. Haven't dried her, and that's probably, yeah, you'll see a few watermarks, but compared to what she looked like earlier, she does look good after a clean. But yeah, you can still see that headlight, how noticeable it is, can't you? Okay, so car's all washed. In the car now. It's quite a hot day. Let me keep the windows down a bit. Right, so let's go get some fuel. Put the fuel in the car, and then maybe what I'll do is go to like a nice place, like landscapey place, to walk around the car, and then we can then look at what jobs and stuff is required on my Ford Mondeo Titanium X 2-litre diesel 140 brake. So already I know I've mentioned in some of the stuff earlier, like the niggly bits, like that headlight that I want to get sorted, but yeah, inside the radio, so I haven't got all of the cameras and stuff like that where I can show you my counter while I'm driving. I don't want to hold it either, because I know there'll be some people in the comments that will tell me off for that. So yeah, I am hands-free. I have got it up on a mount, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll turn the radio on. You'll see that, well, you won't, because you can't see this hand, so you don't know whether I'm turning the radio on or off or not. But let's give it a go. So turn radio on. Right, so we've got radio at the moment. But then saying that, can I have the radio because of music and then copyright? Don't know, first video and all that. I'm not too sure, so that's a good point. Maybe I have to stick something else on. Or we can just scratch that and that will be a separate video anyway, a dedicated video to the radio. Thank you, sir. Right, okay, let's get fueled up and then we'll carry on. Okay, so I am back. I ended up getting some frozen stuff from the shop, so I had to come home, so didn't end up going to a place where I could, yeah, find a nice sort of like landscape and do some nice shots of the car. So I'll do that, I think, for the next video of it all being like clean and stuff. But yeah, for now, I know I did say that I wanted to sort out the list of jobs that were going to be done with the car, so that's what I'll finish up with the video now. List of all the things that are either wrong with the car, that either need to be repaired, or just, yeah, tuning modifications that are unique to me. So in no particular order, I have written them down here. I will end up getting like a whiteboard so that we can then, you know, have it visual there while I'm then with the car. We can then tick stuff off, you know, like what other YouTubers end up doing. So I don't want to be the same as everyone else. I do want to try and be a little bit more different, but, you know, I think everyone's done something different, and, you know, I'm going to end up doing something of one person and something of someone else. I don't know, I don't watch everyone's, you know, car YouTube ones, but yeah, mainly Matt Armstrong and yeah, Dean from Saving Salvage. So yeah, big inspirations, those two. Right, so no further ado, and in no particular order, I've got replace brakes all round. Reason being is they're squeaking, so yeah, I'll do a video on, yeah, replacing the brakes. Obviously while I'm doing that, as mentioned when I was cleaning up the car, I will probably yeah, redo the calipers as well, because I've got to take all of that off to do the brakes. So yeah, that'll be probably a video on its own, which will be brakes and caliper painting. As mentioned as well earlier, I had that front, got the paint for the grille at the front, want to spray that black. I've got down refurb alloys. Now that shouldn't be too bad because they were quite bad a while ago when I first refurbed them. Now it's just kind of like, yeah, scratches, and yeah, just need to smarten them up, I think, make them look a bit better. Another one I've got on the list is tint windows. So that, I think, would be a fun video. Reason being is I've tried tinting, it's not gone well. Mainly that rear screen, you know, the rear window. It's just making sure you spend the time on it, I think. So again, I will tackle that in one of the videos. One of the later videos, or one of the last videos I'll probably do on the car, will be the DPF removal and a remap. That will be if I decide to keep the car. So it all just depends, really. It is a good car, it's economical, it's not done me any problems, but I just don't know how long I'm going to keep the car. Whether I end up then going to get a van and then going like converting it to a camper, or the limit, you know, it's endless. The limits, no, what am I trying to say? Not too sure there, but yeah, basically I could have a project car, I could buy a cheap car, I could buy a scrap car, I could buy a broken car, I could buy a second car, I could keep my daily, change the daily, you know what I mean. Anyways, back to the list. Exhaust, yeah, because it doesn't have one that pokes out the back, and I like that. Probably won't go like twin exhaust or anything like that, but yeah, just a better exhaust out the back, that would be good. Replace that wing mirror, or hopefully fix it, put it back on the runners or whatnot, get the power folding working again. Radio, as I mentioned, that is one of my biggest pet peeves with that car. While I'm driving, I like my radio, I like listening to my, you know, my YouTube music and stuff like that. So that will probably be one of the first videos that I'll tackle, because it's the one that annoys me the most. Sorry if you can hear the wind. I'm hoping that this wireless mic is actually better than it would be if I was just using my phone, and yeah, a bit clearer hopefully. So yeah, the radio. Other one I've got down is springs, so that would be more like a tuning modification, just to lower the car a little bit, because at the moment I just think it sits a bit high. Heat shield, as I mentioned, I think at the back of my car I got a heat shield that's loose and it just rattles and it's annoying. So that should be like a free fix, you know, maybe a couple of cable ties or a couple of new screws that have got like the big washers on there to hold it up. Air filter, so that'll probably end up being like a performance panel air filter rather than the paper ones, but I'll do that when I service the car. The car's not too long ago been serviced, so maybe that'll be in a few videos time. And then last I have on the list is the headlights. Now that probably might go over 2 or 3 videos. Reason being is I wanted to clean them up. I also want to spray the insides. I also need to sort out that side light, so you know, I'm gonna have to sort out some sort of wiring for that, whether I, you know, install some DRLs, whether I stick the side lights back into that light. So yeah, there's a number of things with that headlight one. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. So yeah, thank you for watching my video and the introduction to Friends Car Repair Corner. I am Jamie, and we will start tackling that list. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you've liked this content, and we'll be back for the next one. Cheers guys, bye.